Alright, next quest is... Impostor Syndrome. Ooh, what's this? Fruit and alloy jelly? Ooh. Good to see you, Artorias. Or should I say, Samidare in disguise? No, I'm not Samidare. I can 100% guarantee I am not him. There's only one way to be sure. I need you to tell me something only you and I would have known. When I used the cocoon to take a Coco's form, what creature did I hunt? Well, to be honest, you never told me about that. It's really you! That's relief. Indeed, I never told you that my arrow struck a great wild boar. A prize for any hunter. Samidare was the only one who ever saw it. Sorry for doubting you, but I could only think no better way to exposing him if he attempted to impersonate you again. I have to remain vigilant, after all, even though no news of his plot has reached me of late. From here to Yancha, people are on alert for the many-faced agitators within their midst. Not even a stray cat is beyond scrutiny. While Samidare can no longer act so brazenly, I'm afraid his shell has gone cold. We also have another problem. When he pushed me into the Ruby Sea, the remedy I carried got soaked in the salt water, and I'm afraid it's no longer effective. Well, that's unfortunate, so we have no means to remove the disguise of Samidare whenever he impersonates someone. No doubt, his plan from the start was to limit to one mean. We had to undo his cocoon mimicry. We are at a disadvantage too great to ignore. Which is why I tend to synthesize a new batch. I was about to go and procure the necessary ingredients from the supplier when you arrived. Why don't you join me, Artorias? Sure, I will join you, as long as I can protect you procuring your ingredients in case, Samidare shows up out of nowhere. Alright, so we're going to where exactly? Okay, the marketplace. Cool. Alright, so Dory Markets. Alright, so it would be right over here. Well, I never heard of such a material before. Where are they found? Deep in the forest of Tyrol, a land beyond the Great Sea, and far, far to the west of here. Tyrol? I'm afraid my supply chain doesn't extend quite that far. Oh, you don't have any? Well, now this is a predicament. In any case, I'm sorry to intrude you any further. I feared as much. It doesn't help when the materials can only be harvested when the season's right. Even when I return home now, I doubt I could find what we need. We have no choice but to give up on the remedy. I'm sorry. Now we're in the mercy of Samidare's cunning. Unless we can find other means to detect him. Hello there, tell me, have you any sounds that may ease my aching back? I beg your pardon? Hi. Sir, this isn't an apothecary. Where's your spectacles? Oh yes, how could I forget? Now, where did I put my glasses? Ah, here it is. Ah, much better! Haha! Sometimes I forget that I am blind as a bat without these. Forgive me, Shirakoshi. Wait a minute. That's it! Excuse me, but those big glasses covering your eyes help you see better? Well, yes. Are you unfamiliar with spectacles, my dear? I've seen folks wearing them before, but I always thought they were decorative, like my choker. Tell me, where can I procure a pair of my own? Wait a minute, why are you so interested on spectacles unless it has something to do with your aiming accuracy with your bow, right? Yamabuki is your man. He's a breed of artisans contract to ensure you to receive a pair of fine-tuned to your specifications. You find his shop on this very street. I'll look for him. Thank you, kind sir. No problem, miss. Well then, if you can excuse me, I need to find out apothecary post haste. So, Kuiyki, why are you so fascinated with spectacles all of a sudden? I'm sorry. You must be completely bewildered about what just happened. I thought a failure of a hunter like me would never be able to aid you in battle. But I just can't wait to realize there is hope yet. But let's not crowd this stall any longer. Care to join me over there? Alright, Kuiyki, I'll follow your lead, and maybe hopefully we can find a nice pair of spectacles for you. Ever since I was a child, I have trouble seeing things from far away. That's why my aim with a bow is so poor. Oh, okay, so that explains why you're so curious with the spectacles, because maybe they can actually improve your aiming accuracy. I am not fit to be a hunter. Never was. It's only natural that chores like washing sheets and preparing meals fell to me. But I always yearned to do more. To be more! I look up to Itoke ever since I can remember. But no matter how hard I tried, I simply couldn't give up my dream. I had to be just like her. So I begged her to teach me everything she knew, from the basics of drawing the bow to precise aiming techniques that few hunters use. Yet, despite all her efforts, my sight failed me when it counts the most. All my life, I thought it was simply how nature intended for me to be. I was content to accept my lot. But now I have my own spectacles and may improve my eyesight. I feel hope. And if I could try them, mayhap my arrows would fire true. I could join you in battle and maybe even strike down Samidare with my own arrow. We may have lost the remedy, but this will give us an element of surprise. So, I have to try on spectacles for myself. Well, if a pair of spectacles will actually improve your accuracy, then go for it. Alright, let's go meet this Yamabuki. And should be down the street, right over here. Yamabuki. A pair of spectacles, is it? I can certainly get your order in the pipeline, but I'm afraid there's a bit of a wait. I'm fresh out of supplies, you see, and the next shipment is due for a number of weeks. Of course, if you're in a rush, you can roll up your sleeves and get the materials yourselves. All you need is a grocery shell from my azure hawksbill and a cluster from my aurulent quartz. Put them here to my affiliates and can begin work immediately. Who knows what schemes Samidare might contrive while we let down our chase for weeks? Would you be willing to lend me a hand with procuring the materials? If we split up, we should be able to gather them in the blink of an eye. Sure, Kuiyki, I'll help you. Quite an eager pair, I see. In that case, I dare say you'll be able to negotiate with the Blue Kojin for the carapace of splendid quality. Ah, I visited the Tamamizu during my investigation in the Ruby Sea. I'll handle the shell. Alright, so since you're handling the shell, then that leaves you with the aurulent quartz. Pray look for a cavern near the Shoal Rock in the Ruby Sea. Sprinkle some glittering gravel to lure a Shoal Irushushi from its lair within, and retrieve a cluster from its shell. With that being said, I hope you'll be able to procure the said quartz without destroying the shell's interior. And with that being said, let's meet back here when we finish acquiring our materials. Yep, don't you worry, I'll be back before you know it. Alright, so where is this location? Alright, so I need to go Oko. Oko. Ah, here, Oko. Alright, so let's hop on my mount. Get to the destination to find this ingredient that we need. Alright, so where's that entrance? Oh, there it is. I found it. Alright, so let's head inside here and collect our material. Alright, let's touch down and go to the destination and then get our material. Oop, wrong tab. There we go. Alright, so hopefully it's more than enough to lure the quarry from the shadows because we need that material to make those spectacles. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's kill this ass to get the damn shell. Alright, let's move here. Go over my AoE. Oh, can I stun him? No, he is unstunnable. Damn it. I think the one thing I kind of wish melee have is a way to interrupt them when they're doing that charge up. But unfortunately, don't have that. Alright, he's dead now. Got the shell, and let's head back to Kugane. Okay, so let's head to the market. Alright, I got your shell, and Kuiyki's not back yet. Okay, so I guess I'm the first one to arrive. Ah, you're first to return! I trust you have the quartz in hand. Indeed I do, it's right over here. Excellent! This will make a fine pair of lenses. Now we need to wait for your friend. I'm back! Oh, welcome back, Kuiyki. And you don't look so good. Oh god, are you okay? Sorry, didn't mean to alarm you like that. I spoke with the coach in the blue as planned, but as soon as I learned that the hawksbill shell has been spared for late, they were reluctant to part with a single one. I was able to wear them down, though, until they proposed an exchange if I were to deal with the red Kojin who invaded their fishing grounds. They will spare a shell. I knew my bow would be useless, so I took the Leaf Island book and fought them up close and personal. As you can see, I took quite a beating, but so did they. I'd be a little worse for wear, but the trouble was worth it. I have the shell as promised, and with it, your associates can get started. Indeed they can! Let's first measure your eyesight, and then they can get to work. If you will follow me, miss. And I really hope these glasses will actually help with their eyesight. Well, they've been gone quite a while. I hope it actually worked out. This is incredible! Everything is so vivid! And I take it was a smashing success. Aw, look at your new pair of spectacles you got there. Why? I'm sure I could hit a bird over the horizon. Come, Artorias. I want to fire some test shots over the sign over there. Hold on a sec. That seems like a fire way to earn the ire of the Shikigumi. I prepared some targets for you. Let's move somewhere less crowded and less likely to get injuries in the process. Heh, of course. Thank you for going to the trouble for me. Honestly, Kuiyki, it's no problem. As long as it works, I'm okay with it. Alright, so with your new spectacles, let's do a little demonstration and see if it actually did help you improve your eyesight. Alright, with my brand new spectacles, my eyesight will be better than ever. Alright, let's start with the first target. Alright, here goes nothing. Bullseye! Alright, first down, 2 more to go. Let's try this! Bullseye! Right on the mark. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. Can you do the last one? Come on, Kuiyki, I know you can do this. Alright. All or nothing. Bullseye! Right on the mark. Congratulations, Kuiyki, you hit all 3 bullseyes. I think it's high time to chant Samidare now. I did it! I really did it! After all these years, my aim is true! And all it took is getting a pair of spectacles to help improve your eyesight. When we find Samidare, he won't know what hit him. Exactly! Look out, Samidare! With Kuiyki's new pair of spectacles, your days are numbered. Okay, let's talk to Kuiyki once more. I don't know how I can properly describe this feeling to you. They're so long. I don't feel like someone pretending to be a hunter. Finally! I don't feel like a burden anymore. As soon as I catch a whip of Samidare's trail, we'll stop him for good. When that moment arrives, please lend me your strength for one last time. Together, we'll retrieve the cocoon and return it to my village. And just like that, Impostor Syndrome is complete, and we got a fruit and aloe jelly. Ooh, nice. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Final Fantasy XIV Melee DPS Role Quest. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button, it is very much appreciated. If you're curious for future projects, you can check out my YouTube channel, and if you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 2 projects, or rather 3 projects, which are continuing on my channel, which are Final Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Broadcast, Broadcast, Minions Bounce, or anything related to Final Fantasy XIV. And secondly will be my 2 gachas, which are Fate Grand Order for the Lost Belt 4 to 7, if I remember correctly. And secondly will be my Honkai Star Rail for the Trailblaze Continuance, the Companion Missions, and the banners, which will be coming up real soon, especially for 3.0, depending when this gets uploaded. And lastly, to say the least, the Son of Fire of the Royal. And with that, this has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.